New highlights of Zaire Wade at Brewster Academy have just surfaced, and this dude is looking smooth. And Emoni Bates just did something that you may be shocked about once again. Now let's get right into it. Now, first and foremost, Zaire Wade, of course, is one of these guys who we want to see develop and prosper and pick up some more offers. Of course, he played with Bronny James, Amari Bailey, Brandon Boston back at Sierra Canyon, and man, that team was stacked. Like we continue to keep saying, they had a number of Division I players. That had Zaire Williams, a number of D1 guys who are actually doing very well at the next level in college right now. And of course, it was tough for Zaire to get playing time over at that school. He didn't do the best, and he actually got injured during his time there as he was a senior. And in addition to that, also he played EYBL, and I'm going to be honest here, Zaire Wade was not looking the best in EYBL. He did his thing on the court some of the games, but for the majority of the most part, I think the competition level was very high, and Zaire Wade looked like he needed to develop a little bit more to be able to really compete and excel against those guys in EYBL, because of course that's one of the best leagues in the country. You have some of the best teams playing there, and everyone is looking to get a college scholarship. Now, coming out of high school, Zaire Wade only had 2 offers according to 24/7 Sports, and of course there could be more than this. Who knows? A lot of times a lot of these offers do not always get put out there, but the 2 offers that he actually had were from TCU and Rhode Island. Now, of course, those are good schools that Zaire could play at, but only 2 offers was something that Zaire was not happy about, and he decided instead, since of course he didn't play that much while he was at Sierra Canyon, to try to go to Brewster Academy, which is a prep school, to develop, work on his game so he can pick up some more offers and show what he's made of. Now, right now, some new footage has just come out of Zaire Wade dominating on the court. Now, of course, as I said before, it looks like games are still not officially going on, but instead they're having practice scrimmages where they go up and down the court, and Zaire Wade is doing his thing on the court. Now let's take a look at some of these highlights. Now, first and foremost, Zaire Wade's jump shot looks quicker. I think it looks a lot more smoother than it did previously. Sometimes it looked like maybe he questioned his jump shot in the past, but it looks like he's gained a lot of confidence being at Brewster Academy, and man, that jump shot looks like it's money and looks like he's developed it a lot more. So moving forward, hopefully Brewster Academy can finally get on the court playing against some more competition and some other teams so that Zaire can pick up new offers. Now, in addition to that, his handle looks pretty smooth. I think this is something Zaire Wade needed to work on as well. Being a guard, and he's only about 6'2", Zaire Wade has to have an insane handle, and you have to have a solid jump shot if you want to play at the next level. Of course, when he gets to college, man, these guys are going to be bigger, taller, stronger, faster, and Zaire Wade, to keep up, man, he has to have a high IQ, but in addition to that, has to be able to dribble the ball, shoot, and score with ease. Now, in addition to that, man, his IQ is looking off the charts. I think Zaire Wade, this is something, being that guard position, you have to be able to get your teammates involved. And Zaire Wade, of course, is never one of these guys that seemed like he was really selfish with the ball, but always knew that the end goal was for his team to win. And he looks like he's really passing the ball, distributing it well, and actually getting his teammates involved, which is great news for him and something that, man, we've always wanted to see. We want to see Zaire step up and really be the top dog on his team so he can pick up more offers and help them get more wins. And I think this is the perfect place for Zaire Wade. And Dwayne Wade actually posted these highlights on his Instagram. But man, I think Zaire Wade has done a lot of improvement to his game, and he's going to be one of these guys in the near future who's going to do very well in basketball. It's only a matter of time, but of course, Zaire Wade is going to get hate. He is not a perfect player at the end of the day. A lot of people know this. Everyone knows this because every player has their issues and flaws. But Zaire Wade is continuing to not give up. Think about how many people have hated on him in the past. There have been so many people that say, okay, he's not good enough to play basketball. Man, he's Dwayne Wade's son and he can't even play. A lot of ridicule really comes towards him, and that's the territory that he's in, of course, because his father was one of the best players of all time. But man, I think Zaire Wade is doing an excellent job at not listening to the noise and just focusing in on his talent in his game. Man, if his father, Dwayne Wade, played, man, he knows the game of basketball and knows how to direct Zaire Wade so that he can be one of these guys who can make it to the next level. And man, he's clearly going to be looking out for his son. So I really would not worry about Zaire Wade too much because, of course, man, his father can give him a lot of knowledge in the basketball game. But of course, his father can't give him his game. At the end of the day, it's going to be Zaire. It's going to take Zaire's own momentum, his force, his skill, his IQ, his handles, his jump shot to get to that next level, pick up some more offers. But man, if he improves, if Zaire even gets a little bit taller too, which he may have, man, I think this is going to go in a great direction direction for Zaire, and he's going to be doing big things in the near future and for sure pick up some more offers. Now, it's only a matter of time before they really step back on the court and actually play against these other schools that they need to play against. And I think that's when we're going to know, okay, is Zaire Wade really making a huge transition, or are these just highlights? It's very hard to tell a player's performance and get a really good perspective on them just based off highlights. But if we can really see what Zaire Wade is doing against top competition besides his own team, I think then we'll know for sure if Zaire Wade is ready for the next level. And if he picks up new offers, that's the telltale sign if he has improved his game or if it's just hype. So hopefully he does pick up some more offers. But you guys let me know, what do you think about his new highlights? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think he's actually improved his game? Does his jump shot look better, or do you think he is overrated and really not as good as a lot of people claim and they're just hyping him up? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, Emoni Bates is back at it again, and he just posted this on his Instagram. Now, Emoni Bates is clearly taking this music thing seriously, and I salute him for it. Man, we always want to see a lot of these basketball players have more things to do than just play basketball and do other things outside of the game of basketball, and he looks like he's putting in work in the booth. Now, I want you guys to let me know if you know his SoundCloud or any songs that he drops. Make sure to drop that in the comments down below. Of course, Emoni Bates is one of these guys. He's the top player in the class, and this guy is a monster. I really salute him because this dude is one of these guys who stays in the gym, stays quiet, and works on his game. Now, of course, he played Mikey Williams recently, and that was a great game to see him going up against another top competitor. And he actually played Chet Holmgren in the past too, which was another excellent game. But Emoni clearly shows that he's not afraid to play against the top competition. But one thing that you guys continue to mention in the comments, and we have to acknowledge this for sure, both of these guys were actually partially injured when they played each other, and they still did that well. Man, I think both these guys have a lot of talent, and at the end of the day, Mikey Williams' team did win, but Emoni Bates for sure is one of these guys who really proved himself in that game as being one of the best players in the country. I think no one could really match him on the court, and Mikey Williams did have an excellent game, don't get me wrong, but I think Emoni just separated himself as being one of the top dogs in high school basketball. Now, if we ever saw a game where Emoni Bates actually went head to head against DJ Wagner, I think that would be one of the best games to see. I think these two guys, of course, DJ Wagner seems as if he had an insane growth spurt, and Emoni Bates, of course, both of these guys seem like they're low key. They just stay in the gym and do their own thing, and it shows on the court because they are two of the best players in the country. If these two guys ever played against each other, man, at some type of tournament, I think this would be an excellent game to see, and we have to get that matchup happen sometime. But you guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Zaire Wade's transformation? Do you think it's all hype, or do you think he's actually improved on his game? And also, Emoni Bates, what do you think about him getting in the booth? And also, what do you think if he went against DJ Wagner? Who would catch the W at the end of the day? Let me know in the comments down below. And lastly, I just want to thank you guys for 10K subscribers. That is a huge accomplishment, man. I appreciate each and every one of you for commenting, liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Man, you guys have shown crazy support recently. I just want to thank you guys and shout out you guys for that. And make sure to join the Discord in the comments down below. If you ever want to ask me any type of questions, make sure to join the Discord. Now make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to get a new notification every time I upload a new video. It's LNH and I'm out.